Hello, everybody. I don't know if I'm live or not. We'll find out. Can somebody tell me if I'm in there? Hello? Checking out. Testing. Hello? I don't know. Okay, well, here it goes. Can anybody see me? This is my third test. If this doesn't work out, I guess I'll not be doing any live streams. Uh, just no. I'm a little early, but well. Anyhow, I wanted to say hello to everybody. Um, looks like quite a few people are here. New Vision Security Services. Let's see who else here. I have Karen Calipte, Erlinda, Linda Gillespie, New Vision Security. Let's see, Linda Barker, Stephen Stonehocker, Deb Ashley, Kathy Blatzam, and on and on. Anyhow, welcome, people. I hope I really can't say unless. Oh, we can see and hear you. Okay, I just got a note there. Okay, let's see. Oh, good. Okay, so that's good to know. All right. Wow. Okay, just I have no idea how this is gonna go. I was gonna try to do it from my phone. I decided I couldn't get that to work, so I'm here on the StreamYard again, and I haven't invited any guests, so maybe I will before it's over. um, so I want to say welcome to my live stream, and I'm glad you're here. I'm back in Lake Havasu, and um, I've been camping here because I need to have some more work on my truck done. My friend Zach that lives here, he actually lives here, but he's been here for quite a while. And he's been working on my truck off and on for a little over a year. And so he still has to put my headlight in, work on some of the wiring for my house batteries. He didn't like the way it was set up, and because I have two control chargers, he has to work on that a little bit. So anyhow, I don't know if I'm lagging. You can let me know. It looks okay to me, but I'm not really sure. This year's been a really crazy year. Very crazy. Hello, Susan from New Horizons. I'm glad you're here. Good, better, best. And Larry J. Larry J, I met you the other day over at the Walmart. I'm glad you're here. So anyhow, first I had a lot of problems with my iPad 3. It was kind of outdated. I had the iOS system, which is a 9 dot something. And every time I wanted to download something from the Play Store, it wouldn't work because it needed a 10 or better. Hello, Lily Gypsy's child, and proceeding onward in America. I'm so glad you're here. So anyhow, I had a lot of problems with that. So I can't use that anymore. Captain Jack Scrapper's here. Thank you for coming. So really the only thing would work for is getting email, and sometimes I could watch a few YouTube videos, but I couldn't do anything with it. I couldn't interact with it. So pretty much it's gone. Then my laptop was giving me a lot of troubles. I know that everybody here has to deal with technical problems at times. Hello, Dreamy Out Loud RV. Glad you're here. So it wouldn't read an SD card or even recognize it, and it couldn't read the USB, whatever I had connected to that. So what happened is finally it just broke down and started crashing all the time. And so I spent quite a bit of time, spent days trying to get that laptop back and running. And so, but I finally did. My laptop is working. It's still slow. It's not great, but it's working. I'm doing the video on the laptop today, and it feels like it's going a little smoother than it has in the past. So anyhow, so I got that working, and one of the problems I didn't like about it was I hate the Edge browser, so I wanted to download the Chrome browser, and so I couldn't do that because Windows 10 was preventing me from downloading any other browsers. So I finally spent hours on tech support again, trying to get that working. But I finally got the Chrome loaded, so the computer's working a lot better. Hello, Justin and Christina. I'm glad you're here, and Burn the Roads, Bob's Adventure, and William Dixon. So thank you all for coming. So anyhow, what I really wanted to tell you about is I finally got everything working on that. Then I have problems with my phones and my internet service, and I'm still struggling with that. But I still owe about $500 to Amazon, Verizon, and AT&T. Let's see, I'm kind of looking at the chat a little bit here. Artist on the Road is here. Yeah, I had to put the headphones on, so anyhow, probably don't look very good, but that's what it is. So I had problems with AT&T and Verizon because they wouldn't allow me to use the hotspot enough. And even with AT&T, even if I paid extra, I still couldn't get enough internet capability. So I gave up on that, and then I switched to Visible. I told you a little bit about that in the video. Hello, RB Butterfly. Good to have you here. So I had to have a different phone because Visible Surface doesn't work with all phones, only certain phones. So I got the Blade 10, ZTE Blade 10 phone through Visible, and it cost me $150, but really, because they give you $100 credit card after 2 months, they almost paid for the phone. So far, I've had pretty good luck with the phone. It's been really working quite well, and the service is great. Only problem I have with Visible is I don't know how many of you know anything about bandwidth, but bandwidth has a lot to do with how well your videos come out, actually. It's not just megabytes per second. I don't really completely understand it, but I know you can have 2.4 gigahertz on your bandwidth or 5 gigahertz. And I think that's why I've been having a lot of problems. So anyhow, so it works out okay. I get high-speed internet and I get unlimited everything. A hotspot, unlimited text and talk, So it's great. So anyhow, that's part. So I'm gonna. That's only $40 a month. The first month was only $25. So that's a really good deal for unlimited high speed, unlimited hotspot. It's just nobody else has it, and Visible is Verizon. So, and you can get a discount also. Yeah, I know I'm just chattering. Sorry, guys. I don't know what else to talk about. I thought this would be kind of interesting because technical problems everybody has, and I just thought I'd share what I have gone through. Um, Anyhow, I'm going to tell you something. You're not going to believe it, but years ago, I worked for a computer software company that made software for the all credit checking for all the major bureaus, TransUnion, TRW, and Equifax. And believe it or not, I was the supervisor of the technical support department. Years ago, I had some computer knowledge, which is really funny because now I can't do anything. um, we used to help people troubleshoot their software, hardware problems, networks, printers, modems. In those days, you had a modem. I guess it's all different. Everything's changed. And even back then, we still used DOS operating system. Windows was just coming out. Hey, Blue Wave, I'm glad you're here. Glad to see you. I ended up having to use StreamYard because I couldn't get it to work on the phone. So here I am. How am I doing, guys? Are anybody would comment about how I'm doing? If I'm lagging, probably I won't see your answer for a minute. So I don't know. Maybe I'm ahead or maybe I'm behind. But it looks okay to me. So back then, we still used we still floppy disks, little square discs put in the computer. Okay, Dreaming Out Loud says doing great, no lag. Fantastic, that's wonderful. I could put a link in to bring Bob up later if you want, but I will. Then we'll know how well it is doing. But so far, I feel pretty comfortable. So anyhow, so we in those days everything was different. Everything has changed now. Everything, the technology has moved so fast and so far away from where I was that it was. It's. I don't have any comprehension of how to work the gadgets we have today, and everything is so hard for me because not only is it changed, but when I became disabled, I didn't keep up with things. I had a lot of knowledge. I knew how to put together a computer from the ground up, believe it or not. And but it's not the same. So with all the changes and my memory problems and my speech problems and my eye problems, I'm a basket case. But I I have a lot of difficulty, and unless somebody walks me through, I just can't get it. I'm a hands-on learner. Just telling me or directing me is not going to get it for me. So anyhow, let's see. Okay, here's it goes. Even with all the problems I've had, I am not a quitter. I never quit. I work hard to learn and understand the technology on my computer and my phones and everything. And I learn one thing at a time and I try to apply it through a lot of trial and error and a lot of frustration and embarrassment, but I managed to get through. And I'm getting better about editing and doing videos. Let's see. I want to look at the chat a little bit to see if I'm missing anything. So, hello, Beyond Beauty. I guess you're here. Yes. Okay. So, I'm gonna send Bob a link. I think. Let's see if I can do that, just in case I need to bring him in. Okay. Let's see. Hang on. Bear with me, people. I'll be right with you. I don't know if you can still hear me while I'm doing this, but if you can, I might appear. I don't know. I have to bring this up. So let's see. Once I can send this to Bob, I can. Come on. Okay, I guess I'm still there so far. Okay, let's see. Just trying to bring up my Gmail. And it's still loading. Hold on. This is crazy. So anyhow, through a lot of trial and error, I have learned a lot better. I can't seem to give you the link. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, but just let Bob get this if you could. Let's see. I'm gonna try to paste. I don't know if it went in there or not. There it is. Okay. Did it come up? It's crazy. There we go. Okay, I see it there. I guess I might be lagging a little bit. So, okay. So the saying is, if at first you don't succeed, try again, and do it until you get it right. Gosh, I'm so glad you're all here. I can't believe so many people came to see me. Kathy Miller, I don't believe I know you, but I'm so glad you're here. Well, it looks like Bob got the link. He's down in the box waiting for us. Then Blue Lane RB Life is here. So I thought in order to get to know each other better, I would do kind of a little thing that Bob does. And I was going to ask you, if you've started a content channel in the last 6 months, type it Y in the chat and give them a few seconds to do it so we have a chance to look at them for a second. Okay? So if you have a Y there, that means you have started your channel in the last 6 months. If anybody doesn't know these people, check them out. If this is the first time you're here, please put a number 1 in the chat so we'll be able to welcome you. I'm so glad you're here. If you don't put out videos, just come and support and encourage us. Type in NN. I'm so glad that you're all here. The truth is the matter is we're nothing with them. Our channels are nothing without you non-content providers, subscribers, because without you, we don't have anybody to watch our videos. Of course, we have each other. So here's the next one. If you have less than 100 subscribers, please type a number 2 in the chat box. If you have less than 100 subscribers and you put out content, put a number 2. I see some. Kathy Miller's a non-content provider, and thank you, Kathy, for being here. We really appreciate you. Okay, here's the next one. If you need less than 400 hours to get monetized, type an M. And I need less than 400 hours, people. I need about 50 hours at the most. So I think I'm going to be there. Type an M. M for getting monetized. Rhonda, hello. Nice to have you here. If I didn't greet everybody, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to make sure that I tried to say hello to as many people as I can. Okay, there's 2 more. If you need, let's see, I probably did this wrong. Okay, how about this one? If you're a content provider, if you share content on your videos for people to watch, put a CC in there. If anybody here doesn't know some of these channels, we need to check them out, especially the new ones, because most of us are subscribed to each other. I'm a little stuttery, but I'm trying. So stop typing, everybody, for a minute, okay, after you get your CCs in there. And give people a chance to catch up and see who they haven't checked out, who they've missed. If you don't know someone who is, or maybe if you don't know somebody that's in here, go check them out later. Let them know that Boxman sent you. And if you like them, tell them so and subscribe. Okay. So I personally try to check out 2 or 3 channels every day. And if their content appeals to me, then I subscribe and I tell them something about the video I watched. So that helps them, and it helps all of us. Okay, I'm gonna bring Bob on if he's ready. Are you ready, Bob? How about a thumbs up? All right, here we go. I'm gonna add him.
Hello, everybody.
And
it's good to see you all.
There we go. Hey, Bob, thank you for coming on. How am I doing?
Okay, it looks like it might be lagging with me on with you, and it looks like you might have been doing better without me. But I just want to say real quick, if Dee does not acknowledge you, please understand this chat moves really fast, and she's trying her best to keep up. So don't get your feelings hurt or anything, because she really wants to say hi to everyone.
Well, it looks like everybody's happy to see you, Bob. I sure am. I'm so glad you're here. Bob has supported me so much through this. I'm really struggling trying to do a live stream, but I really want to try. And I'm so grateful for you. Okay, so anytime you want to leave, I'll bring you back up again.
No problem. I think you're running better when I'm not in here. So good job, and everyone just be patient, please, because it's really hard to keep up with chat. So she's not ignoring you. All right, Dee. See you later.
No, definitely
Thank
not.
you.
All right, thanks, Bob. So another thing is that growth is not limited to new or small channels. Larger ones need our continued support, and they continue to share with us and support us. So let's make sure that we still support all these larger channels. They help us so much. I so much appreciate it, everybody. You know what Bob started, Bob from Blue Wave, of course. What he started here with us in this community is absolutely awesome. He is everyone here has made me feel so welcome and part of this community. And I will always support this community because that's where he got me. I so much appreciate all of you. You've made my channel work, and all the people that come to watch my videos, I can't even tell you how much I appreciate it. It's such a loving and caring environment here. Everybody's helping each other, and so I think it's really wonderful. So at this point, I want to tell you, first of all, I do want to say that let's continue our prayers and good thoughts and well wishes for Jerry Holly and his family and his wife Diana. I don't want to forget her. We haven't had any recent updates on how she's doing, but I'm continuing to have good thoughts about her, and I know that, you know, God willing, she'll get through this, and if not, we'll all get through this. So I'm gonna do, I guess, a little show and tell. I don't know how to do this. I've never even done it on my regular videos. There is another person I wanted to mention. I met somebody named Doug the other day. Not the other day, about a month ago, actually, was camping, and I met him. His name is Doug, and he has a YouTube channel, which is called Buddy and Doug's Big Adventure. And Bob will probably put the link up for you later. But he has had to go to the hospital. He had an infection in his leg, and they may have to amputate it. So I hope that you will add him to your prayers and good thoughts. Doug is a real sweetheart. He puts out a lot of video about his dog. It's a little white, scruffy, curly-haired dog, and it's so cute. Anyhow, so he's a nice guy, and let's keep him in our thoughts. So now, here's what I'm going to do. It looks like I have about a half an hour left, so I think I'm okay. So I got some things in the mail. I got some stickers, and I don't know if you're going to show backwards or what, but this is Justine and Christina's sticker, RV Van Life. Thank you so much. You know, I know all of you by your channel names, but I don't know all your personal names. So if I don't say your name and your channel, just know I appreciate you. So that's the first one I got, and then bear with me. I'm a little slow. Hopefully not mentally. I got a card from Blue Wave. I'm sure everybody's seen this before. Maybe I'll back it up a little bit. And I got a sticker. Yeah, buddy. Blue Wave Odyssey. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, what's the next one? And I got another one. This is kind of fun. I never even thought about doing this on the screen, but anyhow, I got a card, also a card with a business card from Proceeding Onward. You can't see that, but Proceeding Onward in America. And this is the sticker they sent me. That's a huge sticker. Boy, if everybody sends me these big stickers, I'm never going to fit it all on my truck. But these are nice. They're really nice. Very nice sticker. Thank you so much. Okay. And when I was in courtside around the time of the RTR, I also got a sticker from Deborah Dickinson. And I don't know if you guys know her channel, but Deborah Dickinson does a YouTube channel, and you could type in her name. And she's handicapped, and she still does wonderful. Let's see, I don't want to pull this off, but okay. here's the thing. I got 2 stickers from Roy and Becky while they were here. I don't want to take the paper off so I don't lose the sticky. And I got to spend some great time with them. And I really enjoyed my visit and getting to know them. And hang on, let's see my okay. I don't want to lose my phone so that I'm connected through my phone. Hello, Clumsy Vegan. Glad you're here. I'm trying to read the chat, but I'm kind of slow. Okay, I got it from Happy Place Camping, and they send me a nice card and their sticker here. Here's the sticker. Whoops. Upside down. Let's see. Try to turn it around. There we go. Happy Place Camping. And this is the card they send me. Very pretty. Thank you so much. Okay, that's the stickers and cards I got. And some of you know a lady named Mary Sanders. And Mary Sanders is a real sweetheart. And she sent me a box, a big box, with tons of stuff in it. I probably can't show you everything, but she sent me socks, and she sent me a book, and she sent me a scrubby. And I mean, this box is full. She sent me color pencils and washcloths. Looks like they're homemade, really nice ones. 2 of them. And she sent me a bunch of food stuff. And I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. She sent me food. Lots of food. And hot chocolate and olive oil. And gosh, here's a special vegetable soap. Healthy vegetable soap. Looks like it's homemade. Gosh, what else? I never get through this box in the amount of time I have, but she sent me a Pedialyte drink for, I guess, for the electrolytes, and scrubbies for the dishes, and what else? Oh, some ink pens. Okay. Anyhow, I'm never going to get to the bottom of this box, but I'll tell you right now, she sent me just a ton of stuff. So, thank you, Mary. That is so sweet. I'm trying to make room for everything. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm going to share about the gifts. Oh, well, I can show it to you. The webcam that I'm using. Thank you, Bob from Blue Wave Odyssey. He sent me this wonderful webcam, and it's working pretty good. I think it takes a pretty good shot. So thank you, Bob. That's a wonderful gift, too. So let's see. So I don't have any stickers yet. Mike and MJ are come. I'm glad you're here. And I don't have stickers made yet. Eventually, I'll get them. Once I start making money on my YouTube channel, I can afford them. Anyhow, but I can't send you a sticker back. But anybody that would like to send me your sticker, you can get my Gmail address and actually my physical mailing address for YouTube is on my About page, and it may be in the description under this video. If you want to send me a sticker, and make sure y'all have your address, I can send you back one when I get them. And also, I would love to have phone numbers. Anybody that wants to share with me, because I'm starting a contact list of people that I communicate with here in this community. You know, we have to rely on each other, and it's good to have a few people you can call in a situation where maybe you just want to talk to somebody. Maybe you just feel down, or maybe feel really good and want to share that news with somebody. Maybe you have an emergency and you don't know who to call. Maybe you can call somebody on your list and they can help you figure out who to call. So that's the whole reason that I wanted to do that. I wanted to start a contact list, a little special phone book for all my friends here on YouTube. Okay, let's see where I'm at. Okay. So I pretty much have shared a lot of stuff from today, and I still have like 25 minutes to go. I guess I don't have to go the whole time, but anyhow. Also, I shared it in my last video, but I got my guitar back about a year and a half ago, maybe closer to 2 years. I was really strapped financially, and I had a friend named Bonnie who spends the winters down in Coyote House in Ajo, Arizona. And nomadic hippie, I'm glad you're here. Daydreaming about nice things this year too. Thank you for coming. The thing is, Bonnie, she helped me out because she bought my guitar from me to help me. And a couple of weeks ago, I really missed the guitar. I didn't play for almost 2 years, but I really missed it. I was never very good on it, but I did enjoy it. She brought my guitar back to me, and she wouldn't let me give her a nickel for it. Even the money she paid me, she would not let me give it back. So I'm going to keep practicing every day a little bit. And when I get it good enough that I can actually play a song, I might put it on a video. You never know. But anyhow, it'll be fun jamming with other people around the campfire. You don't have to be good to do that. You could just kind of pretend. Okay. So, about the only thing else I can do is I do have some set aside trivia questions. Where did I put them? And not just trivia, but this is some food for thought. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question. In 2 or 3 words in the chat, nobody is going to be able to read everything. But in 2 or 3 words in the chat, I will go back over the chat when I'm done here. Okay. If you died today, how would you be remembered? And what would you want people to remember about you? I hope and pray that people will remember that I love people, that I care about people, and that I have always tried to be myself and help as many people as I can. And I'm very grateful, a grateful person. And that's kind of what I want people to remember about me. And not that I ever could do a whole lot for people, but what I can, I do. And so that's what I want people to remember about me is my heart. Let's see what she said. Said, missionary, that I loved people. Yes, that's right, Dave. Dream about nice things. That's wonderful. Kept my kids safe. Clumsy Bacon. And hello. I'm glad you're here. Okay. So those are 2 questions that is, I think, it's very important to ponder about. Think about how you'll be remembered. What have you done? What are you doing that people will remember in a positive way? Okay. Here's another thing. Let's see. What is your best memory as a child of R.B. Butterfly, giving and sentimental? You and me at Linda Baker. I don't know what that was. Okay. So I was gonna ask you what is the most embarrassing thing, but I think probably I'll leave that one alone for now. Okay, I have a few more. Okay. These are just some things that you might think about. Is at a campfire where you are the one that invited people, how do you deal with an unruly guest? Lily, a kind and inspirational heart and free spirit. Yes, you are. If someone comes to visit and they stay too long, how do you end the visit without hurting feelings? If somebody joins you to visit and a conversation is inappropriate or extremely uncomfortable, what do you do? Okay. So those are some questions I thought about, and hang on. I shouldn't lick my fingers with this illness, this virus that's going around. I need to be careful about that and keep my hands and stuff clean, because we never know what we touch could affect our health. Okay, here's some questions, and I actually would like a number, and an answer with a number. Smack them upside the head. I wish I could read all the chat, people. I'm trying, but I just can't quite read it all. Anyhow, so do you know how many national parks are there in the U.S.? And you could put a number, and I have a number here. Here's another one. I don't see the answers, so probably I'm lagging on the chat. Okay. So if I will tell you, the answer is 58. If anybody guessed 58, good for you. Linda, she said 200. Daydream about nice things, that's 61. That's pretty close. William Dixon said, wow, 365. We're talking about just the U.S. Okay. So here's another one. What decade was Smokey the Bear born? In the 40s, 50s, or 60s, or 70s? See if you had the right answer, because by the time I get there, I'll be gone. 61 was the closest. Yeah, that's right. And who was that? Who had 61? Daydream about? I think Brad McWhirter. 50s. Okay. No? Anybody else? Let's see what got here. All right. Smokey the Bear was born in the 40s by the National Forest Service in August of 1944. Does anybody know what was the first image of Smokey the Bear? The first image of Smokey the Bear was Smokey holding a bucket and pouring water over a campfire. hopefully you guys learned something from this little bit of trivia. A burned tree, he said. And what is it? Okay. Okay, here's another one. What was the catalyst for the widespread popularity of camping? A. Splendor of nature. B. Affordability of cars. One or the other. Believe it or not, you would think it was nature, but it was actually the affordability of cars so people could go do these things. Check out the nature, the things in nature. Does anybody know what was the name of the first organized campers? They were either nature lovers, tin can tourists, or tent dwellers. Hello, Irish Pendy Boy. Nice to have you here. Yeah, I have an answer there that says nature lovers. That is not right. Burning up the roads. Tin can. That's right. Tin can tourists. Not dwellers, but tin can tourists is the correct answer. How many people, Americans, go camping each year? 10 million, 15 million, or 47 million? Apparently I'm lagging quite a bit, but the fact of the matter is there's over 47 million people that go camping each year, Americans. Oh, who's that? Anne had an answer, and so did Mama Mac, 47. That's correct. Thank you. And I have a last question. Let's see. How many people know what side of the trailer is the position of the main entry or exit door facing when it's facing forward? The main entrance or exit door. What side of the trailer is it on when the trailer is facing forward? Lily said curbside. Right side. Full-time dream. Mike and MJ. Linda Parker. So many people got that one right. Okay. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of information. Maybe you didn't know it. And I only have a couple minutes. I guess about 15 minutes. It's a long time because I'm running out. But when you're towing a trailer, it can be dangerous if it's not properly connected. What I'm going to do is share what you should do if your connection sags in the middle and the towed vehicle headlights tend to point upwards. You really should. I always thought you should put weight in the rear of the trailer, but actually a weight distribution hitch is excellent for that. And what term is commonly referred to as camping in undeveloped sites with no power or water connection? Full-time said raise the hitch. So what is it called when you camp in undeveloped area or no power or water connection? There's a term. There you go, Mike and MJ. It's called dry camping. So that's pretty much really all I have. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if Bob has anything else to share with us. We only have a couple more minutes. So what I wanted to want to say is before I finish up here, you know, somebody's coming on after me, and we want to make sure we do a raid, and Bob is going to put up a link to the next. Hang on, I wrote it down. I wanted to say it right. Is the thing. So where it is, I put it. Blue Thin Wave. Let's see. Thin Blue Lane RV Life. Thin Blue Lane RV Life is coming on after me. This way you get a couple minutes break between the two live streams. I think I'm about out of everything that I had to say. Thin Blue Lane RV Life, and they're coming on next. And so please go over there and tell them Box Bandee raid, or so I guess that's how you do it. So you guys, I can't tell you what it means to me that this went fairly well. I didn't feel like it was lagging as bad. I know I'm lagging because I couldn't see the chat as fast as I should have. But at least I got through it. Yay! And I had all you people here to support me. You don't know what that means to me. That people really care. I feel so loved by this community. And I know that I could reach out to probably any one of you, and you would be there for me. So remember what I said. If you want to share your contact information with me, please send me an email or send me a letter, whatever. I have all the information about myself on my description and the about page on my channel. So I would love to have if you want my phone number, ask me in your email. Of course, it'll only be people I would recognize, but I certainly would share my phone number with you. I would take a call anytime, 24/7 if somebody needed me. And I hope you all know that. You are all wonderful people, great channels, great content, and we have so many supporters of our channels, and we need to make sure that we really appreciate it. God has blessed me so much with this community. And Bob, thank you so much for starting this kind of support system for all of us. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and end this. I believe Bob did put up a link for Blue Thin Lane RV Life. So please head on over there. As soon as this is over, take a break. You can have a cold drink and use the bathroom. I certainly need that. Thank you all so much for coming. I really appreciate your support, and I hope you will continue watching my videos and that I can continue encouraging others. Thank you again. Bye-bye.